it is true that the presidential election was generally seen to be free, fair, and peaceful. However, there was in fact a huge array of electoral practices virtually in all the states of the Federation before the actual voting began.
It is incredible. In view of all this, I find the conclusion unfortunate but inescapable that the federal military government is guilty of bad faith, pure and simple. No one has accused me of any offense against any non-electoral law or regulation. The people of this country went to polls on Saturday, June 12, 1993, and without let or hindrance chose me as their president. Didn't they? Yes.
Let me just put some quotes here, because I'm so, for me, this whole thing and this whole Babangida thing is just making me angry, because I had so much anger. I carried so much anger in my heart when that June 12th election was annulled. That was my first time of voting. I was 19 years old when that election happened, and I think about 19 years and 6 months when it happened. And for me, I was like, finally, I got to be, I'm going to be one of those that we determine how Nigeria is run. I'm no longer someone, a small child that adults to just be making decisions on my head. You know, the whole thing stood under the sun. We stood under the sun. We were counted like this, as in they taught you, they count you like this. I was in Kano. I voted. I was in Kwanahodu. I voted at Kaura Goji Primary School in Kwanahodu. Stood on the line, everything. So you had the picture of the whoever your candidate was, and in my polling unit, even if I don't know of other people's polling unit, in my polling unit where it was counted, MKO Abiola won the election in Kano, and MKO Abiola won the election, in Kano. And then they now annul it. And today Babangida is coming to say that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Q, I, B, Z. Are you okay? Are you okay? You don't nearly enter your grave. You see they lie, they waka they go. You see they lie, they waka they go. Yes, I might die today. Death doesn't come with who we die. I might be the one to die first. But no how that you tell me that Babangida is not closer to his grave than he is far away from it. There's no how he's going to live another 80 years, or except it's a miraculous miracle. If that doesn't mean that, I can die before him, he can outlive me. He said no, but somebody don't nearly enter a grave. You see the lie. He was made to do it or whatever. Kenneth Okonkwo said, he said Babangida annulled June 12th election won by MKO Abiola because he didn't want to leave power. And that is the end of discussion. He didn't want to leave power. He stayed on. It was the whole thing that was going on that he was now forced. They now brought in Ernest Shoneko, who there was a palace school, and what's his name now? Abacha now entered. And that was another regime until death took Abacha. And that was where Nigeria, with this whole democracy, we now missed it a big time. Because until that time, when they were doing that 1999 election, wallahi, many people thought it's just a lie. Because they've done so many elections, they've refused to leave. So people thought Abdulsalam will not leave. It was just this thing. Some people did not participate. And this is what I keep saying, nature abhors vacuum. That was why the criminals we have today that have taken over Nigerian politics entered. A good number of them were criminals. In those assemblies, state as governors, whatever, they were known criminals. That some of them were even ex-convicts. They entered. By the time they entered, they brought in armed people, armed whatever. They had their own armed this thing that they had all over. The people that they armed to fight election. After 4 years, when the other ones were coming with their ideological politics, they couldn't remove them. And that's where we've been up to today, and that's why we have been all this while. And you just see, and you just see people trying to make this thing. There was also, and I'm trying to see this thing here. There was a statement, there was a tweet that was done by Atedo Peter side, and he said IBB admitting in 2025 that MKO Abiola won the June 12 presidential election in 1993 is as significant as him admitting that night follows the day. Are we supposed to clap because he told the truth after 3 decades? Am I missing something? Which is just the fact. Am I missing something? Even me, I'm asking, am I missing something? Because I just don't understand the whole Nigeria. I'm trying, there's another tweet again that he did, and I'm trying to look at that tweet. Somebody, responded to him, and then he said in this tweet, he said, for the record, I'm not against memoirs, nor am I against guilty ones confessing their sins. Me thinks this is the sum total of the book launch and what Nigeria elite tried to make of it in order to please IBB that is the issue. The man that should be denigrated, they were donating money, billions. I think he said that 12 or 14 or whatever billion naira that he has gotten to build his library. Library for what? Library of lies. We just sit down here. They're using our head anyhow. Aye. If you are not careful, the Nigeria elite will make us normalize fraud and deceit, thereby confusing our children and grandchildren in terms of what they should copy or what values to uphold. There's an ongoing struggle to ensure that our youth are not being deprived of the whole truth when it comes to our history. IBB has tried to pull our youth in this direction. The rest of us can concur or try to pull them towards a different set of core values, which include not trivializing hundreds of needless deaths in 1993 and beyond. There were so many deaths in that 1993. I'm going to do another video where someone showed people that were killed from within during Babangida's era and all of that. If Nigeria ever came close to another civil war, it was that 1993. There was so much fear. People died on their way trying to travel to other parts. People were relocating. People were selling their properties. We were in Kano as of that time. A lot of people were saying we should leave, we should go. We're like, where are we going home to? Where are we going? People were uprooting themselves. And then you now go to that place. Yes, it's home, you're there. But that's not where your source of livelihood is. That's not where you have put your roots down and everything. People died, accidents on the road. It was crazy. Riots and everything. Even the government too, killing all the people who were doing protests and all of that. And today, Babangida is coming to be telling us one rubbish nonsense, whatever it is that he's saying out there, and people are just clapping for him. I honestly, the whole book thing is just so annoying me, because that was my life. That I know how it hurt me. From that 1993, I didn't vote again. I swore I will never vote in Nigeria again. It was 2011. I voted. I had to get my voter's card because of Nuhu Ribadu when he was running for office as president. He was the one I supported. I was campaigning for him because I felt finally someone who had integrity. See the Nuhu Ribadu of today. Hi, Nigeria. As long as people who want to do the right thing don't join politics in droves. This is where our story to continue to worsen. We have to be the ones to stop it. Thank you for watching.